The story of video games begins not with flashing lights and booming soundtracks, but with the quiet hum of a laboratory. In 1958, William Higginbotham, a physicist working at Brookhaven National Laboratory, created Tennis for Two. This rudimentary game, displayed on an oscilloscope, allowed two players to volley a virtual ball across a digital net. While rudimentary by today's standards, Tennis for Two marked a pivotal moment. It was a glimpse into the future of interactive entertainment. A few years later, in 1962, a group of MIT students crafted Space War. This game, played on a PDP-1 mini-computer, featured two spaceships locked in a gravitational ballet of lasers and cosmic debris. Space War introduced competitive gameplay and complex controls, laying the groundwork for the arcade classics that would soon capture the world's imagination. These early pioneers, driven by a passion for innovation and a desire to push the boundaries of technology, set the stage for a revolution. The arcade boom of the late 1970s and early 1980s brought video games into the public consciousness with an explosion of color, sound, and addictive gameplay. Games like Pac-Man, with its iconic yellow protagonist and relentless ghost pursuers, and Space Invaders, with its descending hordes of pixelated aliens, became global phenomena. Arcades transformed from niche spaces into bustling social hubs where players of all ages gathered to compete for high scores and bragging rights. The success of these early arcade games proved that video games were more than just a passing fad. They were a powerful new form of entertainment capable of capturing the imagination and igniting the competitive spirit of millions. The stage was set for the next chapter in gaming history, the arrival of home consoles. In 1972, Atari released Pong, a simple yet addictive game that simulated table tennis. Pong was a runaway success, and its popularity paved the way for the home console market. Atari's own Atari 2600, released in 1977, brought arcade-quality gaming into living rooms. The Atari 2600, with its iconic joystick and interchangeable cartridges, ushered in a new era of home entertainment. The release of the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, in 1983 solidified the home console market. The NES, with its iconic grey and black design and innovative game cartridges, introduced a new generation to the magic of video games. Games like Super Mario Bros. With its colourful world and tight platforming gameplay, and The Legend of Zelda with its sprawling overworld and action-adventure gameplay, captivated players and showcased the burgeoning potential of home consoles. The success of the NES and its contemporaries demonstrated the growing appetite for home gaming experiences. No longer confined to the arcade, video games were becoming an integral part of home entertainment enjoyed by individuals and families alike. As technology advanced, so too did the creative possibilities of video games. Developers began experimenting with new genres, pushing the boundaries of storytelling, gameplay, and immersion. Role-playing games, or RPGs, like Final Fantasy, offered players expansive worlds to explore, intricate stories to unravel, and memorable characters to meet. These games, often featuring turn-based combat and complex character progression systems, captivated players with their depth and complexity. First-person shooters, or FPS, like Doom, plunged players into fast-paced action where reflexes and strategic thinking were essential for survival. These games, with their immersive first-person perspectives and emphasis on visceral combat, revolutionized the action genre. Simulation games like SimCity empowered players to build and manage their own virtual cities, making decisions that affected everything from traffic flow to economic growth. The emergence of these and other genres demonstrated the incredible versatility of video games as a medium. No longer limited to simple arcade experiences, games were evolving into complex and nuanced forms of entertainment, capable of appealing to a wide range of tastes and interests. The stage was set for the next major evolution in gaming, the rise of online multiplayer. The arrival of the internet and the subsequent rise of personal computers, or PCs, in the 1990s ushered in a new era of connectivity. Online multiplayer games like Quake and Counter-Strike allowed players to connect and compete with each other in real time, fostering a sense of community and competition that transcended geographical boundaries. These early online games laid the groundwork for the massively multiplayer online role-playing games, or MMORPGs, that would soon follow. World of Warcraft, released in 2004, became a global phenomenon, immersing millions of players in its vast fantasy world. MMORPGs like World of Warcraft created persistent online worlds where players could interact with each other, form guilds, complete quests, and engage in epic battles. The rise of online gaming transformed the industry, shifting the focus from solitary experiences to shared virtual worlds. Mobile gaming, fueled by the proliferation of smartphones and tablets, brought gaming to an even wider audience. Games like Angry Birds and Candy Crush became global sensations, their simple yet addictive gameplay appealing to players of all ages and backgrounds. The accessibility and convenience of mobile gaming ensured its rapid rise to prominence. The future of gaming is being shaped by emerging technologies like virtual reality, or VR, and augmented reality, or AR. VR headsets transport players into fully immersive digital environments, while AR overlays digital elements onto the real world. These technologies have the potential to revolutionize gaming, creating experiences that blur the line between the virtual and the real. The journey of video games from simple pixels on an oscilloscope to immersive virtual worlds is a testament to human ingenuity and our insatiable appetite for entertainment. As technology continues to advance, the possibilities for gaming are limitless. Video games have transcended their original purpose as simple entertainment to become a powerful force shaping our modern world. From Hollywood blockbusters to fashion trends, gaming's influence extends far beyond the screen. Movies like Ready Player One and Wreck-It Ralph celebrate gaming culture, while shows like The Last of Us prove that game narratives can captivate global audiences. Gaming has revolutionized music too. What started as simple 8-bit tunes has evolved into masterful orchestral scores performed in concert halls worldwide. The melodies of Final Fantasy and The Legend of Zelda are now as recognizable as classical compositions. The numbers tell an extraordinary story. The gaming industry now generates more revenue than Hollywood and the music industry combined. Major esports tournaments fill entire stadiums with prize pools reaching millions of dollars. But games are doing more than entertaining. They're solving real-world problems. Surgeons train using gaming technology. Schools use Minecraft to teach everything from history to coding. Games like Fold It have even helped scientists solve complex protein structures. Perhaps most importantly, games have created communities that transcend geographical boundaries, age, and background. In virtual worlds, players forge real friendships, learn new languages, and develop problem-solving skills that serve them in their daily lives. Gaming communities have raised millions for charity through events like Games Done Quick. During global lockdowns, games provided vital social connections when people needed them most. From arcade cabinets to mobile phones, from single-player adventures to massive multiplayer universes, video games have evolved from a niche hobby into a universal language that connects us all. What's your gaming story? Share in the comments below how video games have impacted your life. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming history content.